Well, here we are at the Auto Expo, and Maruti has kick-started with the all-new Vitara Brezza. What is this car about? Well, essentially, it is a compact SUV, and which will take on the likes of the Ford EcoSport as well as the Hyundai Creta. Now, it is, of course, under 4 meters, which means it will get tax benefits from the government. It comes with a 1.3-liter diesel engine, which makes about 200 Nm of torque, as well as 89 bhp of power. What is this car all about? Well, let's have a look at the insides and figure it out. The word Brezza means fresh air in Italian. And the Brezza really is a fresh product from Maruti. After all, it is the company's first ever compact SUV in the Indian market. And looking at the car alone, it has all the style to make it a success. The boxy square lamps on the front as well as the big grille give it a tall, imposing SUV stance. And the rear with its stylish lamps as well as stubby styling gives it a very well balanced look. Overall, it's a design which should really impress a lot of SUV buyers out there and offend no one. Well, so here I'm inside the Vitara Brezza, and as you can see, headroom is more than adequate. Knee room is decent too, considering its compact dimension. Remember, this is a car which is under 4 meters in length, and even then there's ample knee room in the second row of seats. And it is a pretty wide car, which means whoever's sitting here will manage to find a lot of place for his feet. So a genuine 3-seater at the back. There is a bit of a hump in the floor panel, but it should not be too much of an issue. Now, this car does not get rear AC vents, unlike the Creta, which has them. But that said, the seats are very supportive, and the back rest angle is very good, and the cushioning on these seats is excellent as well. Overall materials is decent as well, and because it is a pretty big car and the glass here is pretty big, you don't really feel very cramped inside this cabin. So overall, a job well done in terms of space as well as practicality inside the new Vitara Brezza's cabin. Well, so here I'm in the front row of the new Vitara Brezza, and as you can see, it's an all-black cabin, which means it does feel very sporty. There is, of course, a dash of orange in this car because the exterior of this car is orange, and the other colors will have the same theme inside. Now, it looks very sporty. You also get this huge 7-inch screen, which we have seen on the Ciaz as well as the S-Cross before, and the materials in this car are pretty impressive and definitely ahead of its main rival, the Ford EcoSport. In terms of seat comfort, the Brezza will remind you of the Swift as well as the Ciaz. The seats are very supportive and very comfortable, and the seat scob is wide as well. And of course, support for the lower back is much better than its other rivals, including the Hyundai Creta, which has a very softish support for the back. So this one definitely ahead. You also get a lot of places to keep your knickknacks. You get 2 cup holders over here. There's a big box where you can keep a couple of beverages, and there's one tray right ahead of the gear lever, and the door bins are large enough for those big 1-liter bottles. You also get a lot of equipment. The base version will come with a driver side airbag as standard. You can also choose ABS as well as dual airbags as an option, and of course you get an infotainment system as well as GPS on this car as standard. So overall, a job very well done from Maruti in terms of execution as well as styling.